Hey guys, Chris here, back from CNH Smology again for another quick video for you guys here. We just had this machine completed here for ready to be delivered back to the customer here. It's a MTD yard machines, 8 horsepower, 26-inch dual stage snowblower. This is a machine that's about 23 years old. The guy that we picked it up from, he lives up in a small town called Monroeville, and this machine was sitting in his garage for about 7 years, as I recall correctly. And he originally got it because he got it for free from his friend, and he paid no money at all for the actual machine because his friend could not actually get the thing repaired because his friend was not mechanically sound, so he had us check it out because, like I said before, he got it for free. And we checked it out, and the carb was almost completely black inside. The actual bowl was completely black, and the carb had to be cleaned about 3 times. We put in our ultrasonic Jaws vibra tank for about 5 times for a total of about 2.5 hours, and it finally got clean after doing that because the guy left gasoline here for over 7 years, and it simply was extremely bad inside there. I don't like telling people that, but the thing is, if you leave gasoline in the machine for any length of time, the problem is it gets contaminated, and also when the gasoline starts breaking down, it gets almost like extremely hard, almost like a rock hard substance over about 7 to 10 years if you're going to leave it sit for any length of time like that. This machine has the 8 horsepower, 26-inch cutting path on here as well too. This is a 2-stage single hand operation machine, as you see right here. You have the 8 horsepower right here, and you have your 26-inch cutting path. 2-stage single hand operation control, as it says on the name. Plus it also has electric start as well too, so you don't have to pull and pull and pull with the actual recoil unit. And this machine is made by good old MTD right here as well too. Modern tool and die yard machines right here. Here's a front shot of the actual auger right down there. There's your auger assembly, plus your big impeller directly behind that. We had to install a new scraper bar, the black PCC down there. Plus, we also had to put 2 new shoes on here as well too. See the black shoes right there? We had to replace those as well too. Because the original ones, they were completely screwed up on and worn down. We also had to fix one of the tires on here. I can't remember which one it was. I think it's the left one on here because it was leaking, and the rim needed to be cleaned up. Basically what you do for that is you take the rim off, and you actually take the tire off the rim and hit it with a wire brush on your bench grinder for that, and it basically cleans up the rim. Then you put a little bit of sealant around the actual bead on there, and that'll solve the problem with leaking. Plus you also have to replace the actual stem for the tire right there as well too. So that's what we do over here, and that's what I always recommend to do the job right so it doesn't start leaking again as well too. This machine has the tried and true 8 horsepower Tecumseh engine on you see right here. This is the Tecumseh Snow King engine. It designates that by having the key right here as well too, Tecumseh Snow King. This is the older PC or politically correct logo they have on this machine here. It has the little Indian head logo right. Let's see if I can zoom in on here for you guys. Let me see if I can get a better shot. There we go. Hold on. Here, let me see if I can just take it. No, it don't want to zoom in. Sorry about that. I'll just take it out there anyway and show you. Just put that right next to here for you guys. So there you go. There's the logo with the key. Sorry about taking that time. That's why I give you a shot what the actual key looks like. It's the original key out of the machine, and it goes right up in here for the kill switches right there as well too. And here's a top shot of the engine with the electric start. Electric starter works perfectly fine on this machine. Works great. We also had to re-spool the recoil unit on this machine as well too because it was too short. The guy apparently cut it down too short. He usually cut off about 2 foot off it, and it was not functioning properly by doing that. So we'll give you a second shot of the actual engine here in front as well too. There's the engine shot. That's the Tecumseh Snow King engine right here. And also the identification tag is right down here on the bottom of the belly pan, as you see right there, guys. Most of the numbers are worn off on the top rectangular key, or I should say the actual tag right there. Sorry about that. But you have a secondary identification tag right down there on the bottom, right down there, as you see with the barcode for the UPC symbol, guys. So you have 2 codes. You have the top one, and you had the one directly below that in the small right hand or right square shaped box right there for that. So this machine, it's about 23 years old, and it's still in overall good shape. There wasn't anything really seriously wrong with it. He had a little bit of oil on the actual belly pan area down on the pressure plate and the actual rubber tire wheel, but we cleaned all that stuff up, and it seemed to be functioning okay for us over here today. So we'll go ahead and fire this thing up here for you guys. And also the actual light does still work. This is the original sealed beam light on here as well too, so that thing still works. So let me see if this thing start up with one hand, so bear with me guys here for a couple seconds while I try to do this one-handed. Okay, put on choke for halfway. So overall the machine runs okay. The high speed it's going at right now is about 30. It's about 32.50 right now. We did have to adjust the high speed setting on her for that because somebody was messing with the carburetor before they actually had it over here by us. It was running about 26, 27 100 RPMs on the high speed, so we did have to adjust the high speed setting, and everything else looked okay in the machine, running great. This is one of the tried and true machines. If you have an opportunity to possibly purchase one of these machines, I would definitely jump at the chance, as long as the machine is in relatively good shape. If you have one that has a lot of rust on the actual auger housing and there's something on the transmission pressure plate area, it might not be worth worth buying, because you might have to replace a lot of stuff. Plus, if you have a lot of rust on the auger housing down there, it might not be worth to try to rebuild or replace the auger housing on the machine. So if anybody has any comments, questions, whatnot about this machine, feel free to give me a call, or just drop me a message here, and I'll try to answer any basic questions you have about this machine right here. I'll give you another shot of the front of the machine right here. Again, it's 2. This is the 8 horsepower Tecumseh powered machine, 26-inch cut, 2-stage, or what I call dual stage machine, because it has the augers and the impeller as well too. Electric start, and made by MTD as well too. So here's another shot here for you guys at the front end, and I'll give you a secondary walk around here as well too. There's a side shot, and we'll give you a back shot as well too, where all the controls are in the back, just like so, and down by the engine. So there you go, guys. I'll see you, and have a nice day.